It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Up next, let's keep it in the NFC for this game between the Atlanta Falcons and the Los Angeles Rams.
Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
Ball is teed up. Joshua Carney to do the honors. And here we go from LA. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. All right. What I need 87 yards and I think it's 87 yards and 2 touchdowns. Pass Lajavius. And then we can pull. Let's start it. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Beginning on the ground with Algier. Has room down the left sideline. Hits the 20. All the way. That's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a 6-0 lead right away. So one snap, and they're in the end zone, Brock. Tell those stat keepers to be ready. Might be a very busy game for them.
I'm kind of up for that. You kind of like that little pace?
A hundo, partner, 100%.
And to do it on the ground to boot. What a way to begin the proceedings. The first punch thrown in the 4-quarter boxing match ends up being a haymaker.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
87 yards, 2 touchdowns.
Up and ready to put this one away.
87 yards, 2 touchdowns. That's all we
And he
need.
got all of that one out of the back of the
Yeah,
end
yeah,
zone for a
yeah,
touchback.
yeah, yeah.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Airing it out to start this drive. Yeah, that's going to be incomplete. Looking to his back to start this one. So back to the huddle now for 2nd down.
Interesting.
Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Dragon 60. Ready,
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Keep rolling, 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 rolling.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
19 Lions. Get it. Go.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Lofts it deep right side. It is caught at the 20. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
19 tight. 10, 60 Maverick. Cougar 19.
From the red zone on 1st. This one's caught. And he drives this forward to the 6.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
Falcons 6-yard line.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Set.
Working now from the gun. Caught out wide.
That's one. One more is all I need.
Touchdown.
And about 20-some yards.
Finish off their opening drive. It's a Blake Corum touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s when we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game.
Yeah.
That's well done.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Come on. Set.
Starting on the ground here with Algier. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffled around here in the playbook. On a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Go. Ready.
He'll work against the blitz. Has his man. It's the Oklahoma State rookie. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. It's a good work to help reset those chains.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Let's go.
Now looking to throw. Here comes a screen. Algier. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Throwing out to the left. Cut! And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Six yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
Let's go now. Transfer 80.
I'll air it out on 3rd.
That would have been picked.
To move the chains. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you gotta imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. They're gonna run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And he gets this one down inside the 30. That's a gain of 5.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Here we go. Set.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. And they will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons break the tie here in the first.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on the fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Extra point by Koo is up and good. And the Falcons take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
All right, what I need? A touchdown and like 20-something yards.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out, so no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
They'll throw to start the drive. Setting up the screen here for Coral. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
1st and 10, looking to throw. That's into the hands of Franklin. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Falcons side of the field.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
I don't even know what yardage I'm at. I know I need a touchdown. If I pass the whole way up this drive, I should clear the yardage as long as I get the touchdown.
It's 2nd and 1.
Get it. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Trap 50. Trap 50. Me. Ready?
Dropping back to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
70. Mustang 19. 70 Lions.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Pass is brought in by Laporta.
All right, I just need a touchdown now. We got the record. We got the yardage.
At the 31.
I just need a passing touchdown.
15, and it moves the sticks. No doubt they take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Come on. Set.
He's going to throw it again. Screen here for Williams. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
2nd and 3 now.
Go. Viking 18. Ready?
Throwing it again here. Well, finds his back. It's Coral. Looked like he was going to have that first, didn't it? But after the stop, they're going to be a little bit short at the 22.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Finds a big lane. And he's all the way down to the 10-yard line.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Okay, break.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Ready? Let go.
Get there. Got the record. Get him out.
And that is a loss Los Angeles
Get him out.
touchdown.
Get him out the game, coach.
The Rams.
We got the record. Put him at the bottom of the depth chart. Get out the game. Get him out the game, coach. Mm.
Trim the lead to 1. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Now they'll try the point after.
For the extra point.
Extra point set right down the middle. And the Rams tie things up at 14.
Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10.
Get it.
Now a handoff to Algier. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Let's go. Ready.
He's going to throw this one. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
They'll throw 3rd and long. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Rams will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Going down the middle, as you can see, you're giving them a real chance at making that pick. Might be a case of trying to force one where he shouldn't have. And you're sure hoping as a quarterback you learn your lesson on that one.
They go play fake with Jones. It's his running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Second down run by Corum. It's inside the 10, and it gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams parlay the interception into points. It's a Blake Corum touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Rams break that tie and now lead by 7.
Falcons 14.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
Here we go, here we go. Hop, 7.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 1 quarter done, 3 to go in this battle of elite teams. The Rams out to an early advantage. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They have second down and 5.
70 Timberwolves. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Looking in the air here. He's going deep this time. And he makes the wait. No, he didn't hang on. It falls incomplete.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. Just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Third down from the gun. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Fields this at the 19. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. Corum. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Working from the gun. Here's Jones. This one taken in by Corum. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, third down.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
Turn to Corum on third down. And that short gain is enough for a reset it down.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. If you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie, you can't get 1 yard for a first, we're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
All set to go now from the 35. Jones setting up the play action. overshoots his man. It's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and it sets up second down.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Escapes the pocket. Here he goes again. And he's brought down, and a penalty flag out on the play as well. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. Rams going to punt on fourth down, and they're calling Ethan Evans to the field. Fields this clean at the 30. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10.
Get it. Viking 18.
Here's a handoff for Algier. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
Here we go. Go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Shotgun snap again to Robinson. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go now. 70 Lions.
From the gun, they go with Algier. And not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that'll bring up 4th and 3.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Well, apparently a little too long to run the field goal unit out. The offense staying put to go for it.
18. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Mustang 19.
4th down, pass coming. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Here's Corum to begin the drive. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
At the 42-yard line.
Throwing here, Jones. Pass complete, 2-2 Atwell. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
Move the chains. Got to move them chains. Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
They're going to run on first down with Corum. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
Corum gets it again here, second down. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Rams have the first down.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. The Rams playing themselves to a lead here at SoFi. Just a yard left to go on second down. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. He has it at the 5. Touchdown, L.A. The Rams grow their lead just before halftime. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. They'll try this extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Rams double their lead to 14.
28. Falcons 14.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. He'll begin his return from the 11. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Okay, break.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come, first and 10.
70 reps, Cougar 19.
Back now, pressure coming. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Rams get the football as he makes his third interception.
I see you, CP3.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right, you've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Here's Jarquez Hunter getting his first look on the ground. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
At the 60, at the 60. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Jones. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Xavier Watts picks it. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10.
Ready? Step, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. Pickup of 17. And that's a Falcon first down.
That's pretty impressive, Kate. I mean, to have the awareness, the body control to not just secure the ball, but to keep both feet down on the sideline.
So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34. They give to Algier from the gun. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
I guarantee.
Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own.
They call that a catch? Are you serious?
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Ready? 70 line, go!
Pass play now. Hits him on the out route. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, and he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Ready? Hit 60 Maverick! 60 Maverick! Ready?
They're throwing it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it's going to be 4th and short.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this.
Track 19 Tiger! 19 Tiger! Ready?
They're going to try to throw for it. Moss finds the football, complete. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They've got 3 tight ends on this 1st and goal, thinking run or play action. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Algier crosses the goal line. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining.
Ready?
1st and 10 now. Here's Jones. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push them back for 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 14 at the 31-yard line.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. To throw, here's Jones. Short pass brought in. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
It's Hunter on 2nd down. And this is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Jones looking to throw. He finds Brown right side. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
A 6-yard pickup.
As quarterback, when you have an out route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
Flushed out of the pocket. He's running with it. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own numbers. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Buys time, rolling right. This is Sutton working the right side. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They gain 11 on that play. And the Rams have the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Intercepted in the end zone. DJ Turner comes up with it. And the Falcons will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
Why did he throw it like that? I hate that he threw it. He highballed it. I didn't highball it at all.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the
Yeah,
line.
I'm angry he threw it like that.
A give to Algier on the inside handoff.
And also that my tight end, I had no control over him going for the ball.
That's a pretty good stop on
That was a damn good drive, and they just wiped it away.
That's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want
Good
to
job,
on
Madden.
their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Here's a throw. Moss hauls it in. And this is brought to a stop up at, say, the 34-yard line there. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Algier running behind center. Has some daylight through the 40. And he's going to pay off his 1st down run with a nice pickup of 9.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
2nd and very short, looking to pass. Jump off caught by his back. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And that is good enough for an Atlanta 1st down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Here's Algier on 1st down. It's a solid block in there, springs him for 8. It's going to be 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly when he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. Gets his tight end on the corner route. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And that's a Falcon first down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages. Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself. Got a good handful there as it brings up second down. A humble 5-6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven. First down run, nabs him 5, now second and 5.
Here we go. Here it's ready.
Back to throw. Connects with his back, Algier. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
It's Algier on third. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
Right here, Kate, this is where I'd love to see a team go no huddle. You just ripped off a great run. Momentum-changing run. Now get back to the line and don't let that defense breathe.
Algier will not challenge for the end zone. He loses a bunch here.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
19 Lions.
Second and goal, they're going to throw. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. Picked up by the Rams! And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
You know, Kate, that's a stop they're going to use as teaching tape for an entire season. Heck, the offseason. Back pressed against their own end zone, making an impact play. No one expected to force a fumble. His effort directly kept points off the scoreboard. And it's that type of effort the coaches want to see from everyone on the field.
And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like. It's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Falcons take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
On the jump.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready, go.
A give right side. Here's Algier. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. And the Rams are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. There are costly interceptions, Brock. And then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now.
Yeah.
They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, and throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick. I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Second down, looking for options. Complete to his running back. This is Darquez Hunter. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
It's a gain of a yard. And the Rams, first down.
Only one quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's Rams ball. We'll see if they can hang on to this lead till the end. First down now, ball at the 33. Looking from the gun. Here's Jones. He'll get this one to Brown. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's going to be good for an LA first down. Giving this to Hunter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Pickup of 8 on the run. And that sets up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Third down, Pollard. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, that just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, well, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
Jones throwing on 4th. He finds it beyond the marker. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs. Instead, they pick up the first. Play action now with Jones. Catch is made down the right sideline. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Rams, first down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. Completed over the middle. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
6-yard line.
To throw again, it's Jones. That's incomplete on 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. On the give, this is Hunter. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a 1st down could be so demoralizing to that defense.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside, you know defensively tremendous anticipation, but even more, better execution.
Let's go. 70 Lions.
From the gun, it gives to Hunter. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2.
Well, Kate, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Go!
They go to him again. And this time he's going to score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams go up by 2
That was so
scores
bad.
as they try to put this one away. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
Joshua Carney to kick off for the
The
Rams.
Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. 7 Warriors. 6 the Eagles. 6 the Eagles.
Back to work after throwing the pick. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Go! Panthers, 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
He'll look to throw. Connects on the crosser. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that is good enough for Atlanta 1st down.
70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
He's dropping back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's across midfield into Rams territory. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 45-yard line.
He's going to throw it again. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll go outbounds close to the 35-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Rams 30.
They are throwing it again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Panther 11. Panther 11.
3rd and long for him here. That throw finds Algier. Picked up a good chunk, but they stop him shy of the 1st. It's 4th and short. And goes to the hurry up here.
But it brings up 4th down.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Desperation time here on 4th. Moss finds the football complete. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A gain of 7. And the Falcons.
Pass play coming here. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted.
Appreciate you.
That is Eddie Jackson. Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by Hunter. He's brought down, and that was close, Brock. Maybe a yard away from surrendering 2 points, but the stop did come outside the goal line. First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Design quarterback run here. Boy, were they ready to try and stick him here for the safety. As it stands, he's only able to maybe get back to the 2. Defense nearing a stop. Need to hold once more here on 3rd down. Jones from his end zone. complete beyond the marker. And he has the first down for the Rams, and partner, that should be all they need to now coast to this win.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
So make a check in that win column for the Rams. Well, Brock, the playoffs didn't materialize for them this year, but at least they were able to rally together here in this final week and close the campaign out with a victory.
Yeah, you know, once those playoffs are out of the picture, your focus really becomes building some hope for next season.
Yeah, y'all all wrong with this commentary. Y'all talking like my season over with.
We certainly saw some of those moments and make me excited to see them chase the playoffs next season.
With Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Rams are winners as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.
Give me that record. Where that at? 2 tutties, 119 yards. All we needed, baby. Good shit, fellas. Make sure I got my records. Ba-da-da-da-dum. Nigga. Suck it, trick me. Receptions record, got the yards. 36 touchdowns today. Wow. Could have got 2 of those interceptions with Cameron Curl if I had played him. I think my safety would have had one. Yeah. The players I didn't play, people in their positions got those interceptions. Cameron Curl, Zeph Rodriguez, who else? I think a slot corner. No, that was Quentin Lake. So Quentin Lake was Cameron Curl. He would have had 2 picks. He would have had 21. I still think that I think he already has a record though. Most interceptions in the season. All right. Most interceptions. Yeah, I already got the record. Lego. This nigga had 46 touchdowns. Victory is mine. Damn, I already got the record for career pass touchdown for the team. Nigga. Nigga. Fuck out of coach of the year, eh? Come on, Clayton. Ooh. You're going to free agency, so we're not resigning you, buddy. So or not. Well, we'll see. If I got some money. I ain't got to resign my quarterback and his cousin for another 2 seasons. You might get resigned. We'll see. All right. Yeesh.